Hi guys, a very good morning to each and every one of you, and without further ado, let me just talk about what VRfirst is and what we aim to become over the next couple of years and what our long-term vision is. So like you can see, VRfirst is India's one-stop destination for everything related to virtual reality. Over the last 1 year, VRfirst has become one of India's first online destinations for people to know more about virtual reality. This company was started last year by a friend of mine called Puneet Yashod and myself in a hostel room in Pune inside of Symbiosis International University, where we were watching this event called Google I/O, which most of you must have seen, and we came to know that Google engineers had used 10% of their time to come up with a cost-effective solution to virtual reality and bring down the cost of an Oculus Rift by a factor of 100. So it was at that time in June 2014 that VRfirst was born, and post that we've hit a very steady trajectory of growth. Over the last 3 months, we started retailing our own products. We call them the VR1 range of devices. These products are manufactured in China, assembled in India with pride. The first device that you see on the screen is called the VR1 Pro. Most of you must have experienced it either today or at previous Head Start Startup Saturday events. What you also see on the screen is a couple of other devices. That is the VR2 Google Cardboard inspired VR2 Cardboard edition. And the third device that you see is a black variant or the first version of the Google Cardboard, which was developed inside of VRfirst. All these three devices magically transform your Android or iOS smartphone into a virtual reality device. So if any of you have heard about Oculus Rift or what Microsoft is doing with HoloLens and augmented reality, what we aim to do with these devices is bring the power of virtual reality to the hands of the common consumer like you and me at an affordable cost in a way that is easy to use, in the palm of your hand, using a smartphone that is freely available in under 6,000 to 8,000 rupees. The kind of products that we currently offer are made out of plastic. We also have the cardboard version, and we've also tried prototypes of a 3D printed custom made version specifically for certain handsets. So if you were to create a wacky design and allow us to know what kind of phone you use, then we can 3D print it custom made just for you. So far, the kind of market areas that we have covered is purely in the space of product development, where we are assembling these hardware devices, head-mounted devices in the virtual reality space for smartphones. We do retail these products online on VRfirst.in, our exclusive website, and we do get around 10 orders per week, and we've been maintaining this steady stream of orders over the last 3 months. We also do live demos like the one that we are doing today, and we've held around more than 5 events in fact over the last 3 months, and those couple of people that you see with me on the screen is actually Shashank and Praveen, one of the happy customers who also have a stall here today, so do check them out. Here's what is interesting to understand about the business model of VRfirst. I'd like to briefly explain to potential investors or to the general public who might be interested in starting up what we are into and how we potentially look at the market as it stands today. This is the product market fit that we like to call. The kind of expertise that we are trying to develop in the virtual reality space involves a lot more than hardware development capabilities. So we are on the lookout for people who are passionate about virtual reality. These could be developers, content creators, animators, compositors, photographers, videographers, and it is this pool of talent that will enable us to not just empower other people to create content like this, but also have a steady stream of content flowing in for these virtual reality devices. So that is the potential that VRfirst is looking to tap over the next couple of years. We want to build a team of people who can collaboratively come together, create content for virtual reality devices. The potential partners will also include original equipment manufacturers like Samsung Gear VR is one example of a device that is already existing in the virtual reality space. There is Microsoft, like I told you, with their HoloLens. There is HTC with their Vibe. And there are a whole lot of other players in the market like the Carl Zeiss lens manufacturers and other original equipment manufacturers as well. So we aim to tie up with them to increase the product quality and to build products that are sturdier, longer lasting and more ergonomic. We aim to derive our revenue mainly from two streams. One will be the end consumer to whom we will retail these products and services, including the apps that we have, the app content that we develop, in addition to the products that we intend to expand the line with. Apart from that, we will also start offering, post our expertise gathering experience, app and software development for other brands and services who would be interested in inculcating the concept of VR into their existing products and services. Which means that if a shoemaker were to provide a virtual reality experience to potential customers, we will help that shoemaker build a virtual reality experience using our expertise in this domain and come up with a product or service that will help the brand reach out to a far larger audience, maybe more than someone who could come to a retail store.
Last 30 seconds.
Yeah. I'll just like to wrap up with our value proposition in one line. VRfirst aims to build products and services for the masses that are available under one roof at an affordable cost. That's our value proposition basically. And the way forward, we are looking to develop a team of developers and content curators like I told you, and we look forward to creating VR solutions for brands and businesses so that this technology can reach out to a larger audience. Those are my coordinates. You can reach out to me on that email address. Thank you for your time very much.
All right, quick.